Hello and welcome back to Level Up Your Life, the podcast dedicated to helping you create positive changes and unlock your full potential. I'm your host, Sarah, and today I'm sharing something deeply personal and incredibly impactful, the morning routine that completely transformed my life.
Hey everyone, Mark here, and I've witnessed Sarah's journey firsthand. It's truly inspiring how a few consistent habits in the morning can create such a ripple effect throughout the entire day. I'm excited for her to share her secrets.
Secrets might be a strong word, Mark, but it's definitely been a process of discovery. For years, my mornings were, well, let's just say chaotic. Hitting snooze repeatedly, rushing to get ready, skipping breakfast, and starting the workday already feeling stressed and behind. Sound familiar to anyone? I used to think that's just how mornings were.
Oh, absolutely. I think many of us have been there. That frantic energy first thing in the morning can really set a negative tone for the rest of the day. It's like you're playing catch-up before the day even truly begins.
Exactly. I reached a point where I felt constantly overwhelmed and like I was just reacting to my day instead of proactively shaping it. I felt like I was always putting out fires instead of building something meaningful. That's when I started researching the power of morning routines. I devoured articles, listened to podcasts, like this one, and experimented with different habits. It felt like a last resort, but it turned out to be the key.
So, what was the turning point? Was there a specific moment or a piece of advice that really resonated with you? What was the first thing you implemented?
The very first thing, and it might sound simple, was intentionally waking up just 15 minutes earlier. Not to rush more, but to create a little breathing room. That extra quarter of an hour felt like a luxury at first. My initial thought was, but I'm already so tired. But I realized those extra snoozes weren't actually making me feel more rested.
I can imagine. Those extra few minutes can feel precious. So what did you do with that newfound time? Did you immediately jump into a complex routine?
Initially, it was just about not hitting snooze and slowly easing into the day. I'd stretch in bed, take a few deep breaths, and just be still for a moment. Sometimes I'd just listen to the birds outside. It was a conscious effort to break that cycle of immediate stress. We often underestimate the power of a calm start. It felt almost revolutionary to just be for a few minutes before the demands started.
That makes sense. It's like giving yourself a gentle buffer before the demands of the day kick in. It's a small act of self-care, right at the beginning. What came next?
After a week or two of that, I started incorporating hydration. I now drink a big glass of water first thing, sometimes with a squeeze of lemon. It sounds so basic, but after hours of sleep, your body is often dehydrated. This simple act makes me feel instantly more awake and energized. It's a small win that sets a positive tone. Plus, I read somewhere it helps kickstart your metabolism.
Hydration is key. I've heard that so many times. It's amazing how something so simple can have such a noticeable effect. What else became part of your routine? Did you try to add everything at once?
Definitely not. I learned early on that gradual implementation is key. Next came movement. Now, this wasn't about intense workouts first thing. I tried that and it felt like a chore. Instead, it started with just 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching, or a short walk around my apartment. Sometimes I'd just put on some music and move my body. It helped wake up my body and clear my head. It's about consistency, not intensity. Especially in the beginning, it was about feeling good, not about punishing myself.
I like that. Making it manageable is crucial for sticking with it. So we've got waking up intentionally, hydration, and gentle movement. What's the next layer of your life-changing morning routine? This sounds like it's building a really solid foundation.
This is where things really started to shift on a deeper level. Mindfulness. I began incorporating just 5 minutes of either meditation using a guided app or quiet journaling. With journaling, sometimes I'd just jot down whatever was on my mind. Other times I'd focus on gratitude. It wasn't about emptying my mind, but about observing my thoughts and setting an intention for the day. It helped me become less reactive and more present. It was like training my brain to be a little calmer amidst the chaos.
That's powerful. Starting the day with that sense of calm and focus must make a huge difference in how you approach challenges and interact with others.
It truly does. It's like creating a mental anchor before the day's storms potentially roll in. It gives me a sense of inner peace that carries me through the day. And finally, the last key element I added was a mindful moment with nourishment. Instead of grabbing something quick and unhealthy on the go, I now take 5 to 10 minutes to prepare and eat a simple, healthy breakfast without distractions. No phone, no emails, just me and my food. It fuels my body and my mind. It's a small act of self-respect.
So, to recap, your life-changing morning routine consists of intentionally waking up earlier, hydration, gentle movement, mindfulness, meditation or journaling, and a mindful breakfast. It sounds like a really well-rounded approach. How long did it take for you to really feel the impact of these changes? Was it immediate, or did it take time?
Honestly, I started noticing small shifts within the first week, feeling less rushed, more present. But the real transformation happened over a few months. I felt less stressed, more focused, more energetic throughout the day, and even my sleep improved. It created this positive feedback loop. When I started feeling better during the day, I was more motivated to stick with my routine. And better sleep made waking up earlier easier. It was a snowball effect in the best way possible.
It's incredible how these seemingly small habits can have such a profound effect. What would you say to someone who's listening and feeling overwhelmed by the idea of implementing a whole new morning routine? They might think they don't have the time or the energy.
Start small. Pick one thing that resonates with you. Maybe it's just waking up 5 minutes earlier without hitting snooze, or drinking a glass of water. Focus on that one habit until it feels natural. Like brushing your teeth. Don't try to overhaul everything overnight. It's about progress, not perfection. Be patient with yourself and celebrate the small victories. Even just sticking to one new habit for a week is a win.
That's such great advice. It's about building momentum and creating sustainable habits. And just like we do on Level Up Your Life, we've put together a handy guide with some of Sarah's key takeaways and practical tips for creating your own morning routine. It even includes some common pitfalls to avoid. You can find the link in the show notes.
Absolutely. It includes some prompts for reflection and ideas to get you started, no matter how much time you think you have. Remember, this isn't about copying my routine exactly. It's about finding what works best for you and your lifestyle. It's about creating a morning that sets you up for success in whatever way you define it, whether that's feeling calmer, more productive, or simply more in control of your day.
And as we've been chatting, we've touched upon some really useful vocabulary. Let's hand it over to our friend, Alex, who will break down some of those key words and phrases in Alex's vocabulary corner.
Take it away, Alex.
Hi everyone, Alex here. Let's delve into some of the words and phrases Sarah and Mark used today that can help you express yourself more effectively. Intentionally meaning done on purpose, deliberately. Example: Sarah intentionally woke up 15 minutes earlier to have a calmer start to her day. Underestimate, meaning to believe that something is lower in value, amount, or size than it really is. Example: we often underestimate the impact of small, consistent habits. Buffer, meaning something that helps to cushion or protect against a shock or difficulty. Example: waking up earlier provided a time buffer before the rush of the day. Win, in this context, a small achievement or success that builds positive momentum. Example: drinking water first thing felt like a small win that started the day positively. Consistency, meaning the quality of being the same or regular. Example: consistency is more important than intensity when building a morning movement habit. Intention, a thing that you plan to do or achieve, an aim or purpose. Example: Sarah set an intention for the day during her mindfulness practice. Anchor, something that provides stability or security. Example: her morning mindfulness became a mental anchor. Transformation, a thorough or dramatic change. Example: over a few months, Sarah experienced a significant transformation in her overall well-being. Celebrate, to show that something is important or praiseworthy by doing something special or enjoyable. Example: it's important to celebrate the small victories when building new habits. Set someone up for success, a phrase meaning to create conditions that make it likely for someone to succeed. Example: creating a positive morning routine can set you up for success throughout the day. Resonate, meaning to strike a chord, to meet with agreement or understanding. Example: that piece of advice about starting small really resonated with me. Gradual implementation, a phrase referring to introducing something slowly and in stages. Example: Sarah emphasized the importance of gradual implementation when building a morning routine. That's all for today's vocabulary corner. Back to you, Sarah and Mark.
Thanks, Alex. That was really insightful.
Yes, thank you, Alex. And remember, everyone, the key to a life-changing morning routine is finding what works for you and being patient with the process. Don't get discouraged if you miss a day. It happens. Just gently guide yourself back on track the next morning. It's about the overall trend, not about being perfect every single day.
Exactly. It's a journey of self-discovery and self-care. Start small, be consistent, and celebrate your progress. You might be surprised at the incredible difference it can make to your energy levels, your mood, and your overall sense of well-being.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Level Up Your Life. We hope this episode has inspired you to explore the power of a mindful morning. We'd love to hear about your own morning routine experiments. Share them with us on social media using hashtag #LevelUpYourLifePodcast. Join us next time for more tips and insights on creating a life you love.
Until then, have a wonderful week. And here's to waking up to a better you, one intentional morning at a time.